Hello, hello. Let's see. I think
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
You can hear us?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. We can't
Fantastic.
see you yet. There you are.
Yes.
We
Can
can.
you see me? Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Good to see you. How are you, dear?
I'm okay, thank you. I just sent you back a message. I'm so sorry about that. I haven't answered yet. It's been a little bit of, like up and down, but I worked quite a lot, the last, even though it doesn't look like that I did something, but I did quite a lot of things, so especially with myself,
Okay,
a lot
Very
of,
good.
a lot of, the funny thing is, if you remember, David, I told you 7 years ago, I did this coaching program, with in London, when I started to do, the property.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. I went back what I did, 7 years ago, and is, to be honest with you, is amazing what I did, as a work behind. And I achieved quite a lot of stuff, that I set up as a goal, but I told you, and you know very well, when when you don't have enough money, it's quite difficult with property. But we did a lot of things, and then it actually helped me a lot. But oh my God, I work so much. And then, but before yesterday, I had a day when I was like, oh my God, honestly, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do that. And then yesterday I had a really, really good day because I could spend the whole day with myself, so I said,
That's
everybody,
amazing.
I'm not at home, leave me alone. I took a day. So I actually put things together, and I'm actually quite happy with myself. So I slept so well. I don't even know when was the last time when I slept so well. So I think I'm on the right track now. So I'm just gonna carry on, the program. And then I haven't done anything. I've done a lot of things, behind, but I haven't completed, quite a lot of stuff. It's basically, I'm just following it, but it's so much work you have to do on yourself, honestly.
You're absolutely right. Hello, Barbara. Nice to see you as well.
Hi.
So what is happening here is that basically at the beginning, once we were basically coming inside the SFM, everything was related to one main goal, which was the purpose of actually making an extra income online. That's that's how we started. That was the reason, the main reason why I wanted to do that. And then slowly we start to see that there was a lot more behind than only a simple income. And that for me is the biggest turning point when you are going into the world with a totally different mission and a bigger vision that you are working towards, where the first most important person to take care of is yourself. Because if you're not into the right space, into the right mindset, things are getting tough. And actually failing is like the percentage of failing is increasing. And I have seen so many people suffering about like not being able to achieve what they wanted, and they miss the whole point just at the very basic, at the very beginning of the journey. So that's why we really encourage that at the beginning, especially in the first 2 modules, as much as you want to move forwards into hands-on things, those things are very vital to spend time on and create the strong foundation that will actually allow you to take off.
I also want to share something here before. I remember that when we started, like David said, the only thing that we wanted to do, let's say, was to earn money, right? And since I was not technical, and I still not am, like, let's say, a technical person. So I just said to David, you know what, because he loves this. So I said, you know what, you will do all the modules first. You will build the website, you will build the funnels, you will do all of this. And then once everything is set up and running, then we will join, we will do it together. And I just saw like, shit, sorry my language, but I just saw
Yeah.
like David, just like, he just grows so much as a person. And I just felt so left behind. I was like, what is happening to him? He's like changing as a person and everything. So I was like, okay, you know what? We were talking about it, and I was like, okay, you know what? This modules is not only for actually building the funnel and like learning, let's say the technical stuff. It's also a lot about the mindset and stuff. And then actually afterwards, I did go in and do the modules myself as well. And then I understood what everything was about. So really, it is so important to dig into those modules.
And then, you know what, guys? Hi, Barbara, because we haven't said to you hello. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah. And I don't know you. Apology for that. You know, we are just talking. What I just wanted to share, the funny thing is, you won't believe, my husband is addicted, you know, so I put the vision board, I put all our goals in it, and then every single day and add something, because, you know, you need clarity, you know, how you phrase it and what actually you want. What do you want to achieve, you know? And then, you know, all these things, you know, and then sometimes I'm working, you know, in my job, and then I just stand up and I put it on the vision board, and then it's not enough if you put it on. You actually have to put it on, you know, to make sense, you know. And then what is extremely difficult, you know, that what's the time I'm gonna put that, you know? So you want to achieve it when, you know, tomorrow? No, it's not possible. So it has to be a realistic one that you believe in, that you can do it and you can achieve it.
Definitely.
And why I'm doing it, because it's in the dining room. He see that every single day when he sit down over there, and he said to me, Gabi, I love it.
Yeah.
It's just, I know why I'm working now, you know, I know why I'm doing things. And then every single day he tells me that, I love that vision board, you know, my heart, you know, we're mad because I can see why we are doing things. And I'm so pleased for that. So we have actually, you know, I think we are growing as, you know, as a couple as well, you know, and then much more focused, you know, and not, so he's very happy the way I am. And then, you know, adding things together, and then I can see on him that is making him happy as well. So
awesome.
It's amazing, you know, honestly. And I'm so pleased that he's not against what I'm doing, that he's supporting me. And then he's a very funny guy, you know, so he's not, you know, that serious type of person. So he's always making, you know, funny comments, you know. Like,
we look forward to meeting them.
Think about happy husbands.
that it's not only me, you know, your surrounding, you know, is like, you know, people are getting happier around you, which is really good.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
really,
I
really
actually
nice.
wanted to add something to this one because it's kind of, I completely agree with Gabi. Is it a name? I'm sorry.
Sorry, that's my husband's name. Apology, you know, but
no, it's okay. So I completely agree with you, Gabi. Actually, I'm not sure whether you kind of, you know, a few things about me, but I'm attending at the same time the Accelerate program with SFM, with LaunchU, and we entered the second challenge tour. It's about the physical products, e-commerce, and we have a new tutors, and one of them is with Jay Pansal, and I found very, very useful advice from him. So one of the tasks for week 1 challenge, it was like just setting up yourself for e-commerce, was to take a calendar and to print out the calendar and write what you want to achieve each week and to put it on a wall. And this is, if I would do this one in November when I joined SFM, I possibly would be much more ahead now. Of course, there are other circumstances like homeschooling with my daughters, millions of other things going on meanwhile. But this kind of planning and looking at your schedule and you know, do your plan and write your plan and do your plan. It's the same as diving actually. Make a plan and dive your plan. It's the same rule really. What I think it's crucial in moving forward and achieving success also in affiliate marketing or any other sort of task you are putting in front of you. So that's just one thought, that this advice from him print out
Yeah.
calendar and write what you
Yeah.
want to do. In your case, it's a board at living room. It's crucial. It's fundamental, I think.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm silent. Sorry.
This is a super excited. Super
Yeah.
excited. So I'm very, very, very happy to hear that, because this is the people we like to work with. There is no better time invested from our side that we do this completely free for helping people that want to drive forward and even thrive towards a better life, because we are all in the same boat, basically.
We actually, regarding this about goals and stuff, we had some mentoring sessions with one of the like mentors within SFM, and he actually told us to like divide the whole year into 4 90-day goals. Yeah. So, and then once you create that 90-day goal, then actually really, how do you say, go backwards in time. So to then find out like, this is my goal, this is what I want to achieve. Now, what do I have to do to achieve that goal? And then you write backwards. So then like this, you know exactly what should I do every day, what should I do every week, what should I do every two, like what should I have done, what should I do? This, I think, helped us a lot.
Absolutely, because help us to create
clarity
and actually great habit. You know, you actually start to build that every morning when you wake up, if you have an hour, either in the morning or in the evening in your day, you know that that hour need to be dedicated to that specific topic in order to move the needle forward.
And also you understand which task is the most important things for you to do, because sometimes when you come in and you're thinking, oh my god, I need to do the ad, I need to do the emails, I need to do, I don't know, contact some calls or whatever, like there's many things that you need to do, especially in the beginning. And in order to understand what is it actually that will make me hit my goal, which activity is it that I need to focus on? And I think that doing this kind of, how is it called? Reverse engineering. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so you reverse engineer and then you actually find out exactly, okay, this is the activity which will make me achieve this goal that I have. So this is definitely something that has helped us a lot in clarity.
I can tell you that, and then we will jump into questions. Yeah, just the last thing. Basically, as when we wanted to actually explore different type of business within what we learned, these digital skills, we say, okay, how can we maximize our skills by investing and into somebody else that can do things that we don't want to do it, so we outsource to people that are willing to do video editing, answer to emails, or anything that we find that not time, let's say, is a time consuming for not the priority that we got in our main goals. So you start to see that actually we can do a lot in a week if we have a team that we set up and build over time, and everything else you just need to, of course, managing, but you actually gain, in a way, time, and you can spend your day how you like it. After you have spent those 3 hours of setting your things on a daily basis, then you're good to go. I mean, you can enjoy your time with your husband or wife and go around, you know, after COVID. So we see how it will go. So I'm very happy that you find this very helpful, because it was for me and for us, and it still is, because it's a long journey and it's a lifetime things, I believe.
I still believe that I need, another, couple of days, just to clarify, because once you start doing all of this, that you have in mind, and then you can see you are going deeper and deeper and deeper, and you start actually, by putting together, your whole week. And once you put together your whole week, what task you have to do, and then which day you can do those tasks, because obviously you have to work to earn money. So just to classify, which one are important and which one are the priority is a major things to me, because I know how hard is that, I know that my husband's daughter, need help. And then, all the time is here, because I know she's alone with the two, not because she doesn't have a husband, but he's working, so, and she's alone because of this lockdown. Honestly, she's been locked on for 2 years, you
Yeah.
know, with, I'm sure, Barbara, if you have children, you know, you are experiencing the same hardship, and they are always there, you know, there is no
Yeah.
way to escape.
You don't, you
You know,
can't
there's
pause.
no way. It's just like, oh my God, honestly, you know, is
I'm
but I know
preparing for that. Mentally,
Yeah.
I'm preparing for the future.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Wait after COVID, guys.
Yeah.
It's easier.
We will
God.
for sure.
You
Wait
know,
after
we
going.
Yeah.
will wait for sure after COVID. But anyway, is there any question specifically that you would like to
Dig into.
ask or dig in, and let's see how can we actually
Help me.
help you and answer the best possible
Yeah.
way?
You know, when at the very beginning, guys, because one of my biggest things I'm actually facing, and then every single day I'm trying to find how I can go through this barrier is, you know, everybody is just talking about, I listen so many motivational talk, you know, every day I'm listening someone, because I think you have to find the right person for you, because there are so many on the internet. You have to find the person that who is actually, oh, actually, I really like the way she's talking, the voice, or he's talking, the voice, because is good for your brain, the way he's talking, and the content that she's talking about. So it's very hard to find, you know, someone. I don't think so that you can actually learn. So basically, obviously, when you are setting your goals and you are doing your meditation and you are doing this stuff, and then I'm sure you do that, isn't it? You know, because it is very important. So which one is the one that you are actually doing? And then which one is the one, who is the one that you follow? You know, what is your technique? I know so many techniques, you know, and then, but not every single one works for you.
For you, yeah.
It's like, how are you gonna go and how are you gonna find? You know I have to do that myself, but I'm wondering how actually you found it.
Yeah.
How actually you find
I can easily
that
answer
one
this.
which
Yeah.
works for you.
Yeah, I have two people which I really like listening to, and I feel like immediately picks me up and put me in the right mood and in the right state in order to work good.
Yeah.
And that is Mel Robbins and
Yes.
Mind Valley. Yeah, Mel Robbins. I love her. Like, and to be honest, I already loved her just from her videos and stuff, because I'm one of those persons that I really like, a person who is completely, let's say, average, like a normal person.
Yeah.
You don't feel like she puts herself like higher than you or anything. She just like a bit trashy in how she like very like laid back in how she speaks and everything. I really like that. And I loved her book as well. I listen a lot Audible. And we both actually, so in the morning when we wake up, we would go for like a 20 to 30-minute walk where we plug in our headphones. We don't speak, we don't do anything, we just listen to these books. And often the book is some type of motivation general, like either business or motivation, but mostly motivation.
Mostly motivational, because I don't want to actually too much of things to do. Maybe some ideas came out.
You want to write it down and stuff. You can't really do that when you're walking.
I want more to be already in the state where I work on myself. So it's something that improves myself and project me into possible examples that I have been experiencing myself, or very personal.
That helps you. That helps you. So definitely her 5-second rule, the book. I loved it, and for me that really that gave me a lot of motivation. I would say that pushed me a lot to take action and to keep doing and to keep pushing and keep doing this. And then the second one for me, which is really, really amazing, is Vishen Lakhiani. So he wrote. He's the founder of Mind Valley, which is like an education hub, I guess, as well, where also you improve your mental health, let's say. Actually it came from when we listened to his book, The Extraordinary Mind. Yes, by Vishen Lakhiani. And for me that was an amazing book. Like of course he's talking a lot about like guiding you into this Mind Valley stuff, but you don't really have to do that, right? You just take the best of the book, right? But he also does some guided meditation as well through YouTube, which are free as well, which I like. And I think helped us a lot. at some point maybe you want to change a bit and you want to try different ones, but I do still like to go back to his meditation. I really like it.
Yeah.
So those are the two
Especially
for me.
when you're at the beginning, that you are going into this world without knowing what even meditation can do to you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I when I first discovered this, for me was something very taboo. I never heard
We were
about
like,
Buddha, those kind of stuff. I say, yeah, what it is exactly. And once you start to see that it's a guided meditation, that is guiding you to think on a specific task or thing in your life or whatever, you start to see that actually your state change, and you find the benefit over a period of time. So that's why we make it as an habit that every morning we got our 2 to 3 hours that no one can touch it. My phone has to be closed, and I'm focusing on my morning, because if we focus on our morning, then we set up for success for the whole day.
Yeah.
And then you start to be more productive. You start to actually have much more clarity into your brain. And we even do included into that a bit of journal, how my day can look like in relation to my appointment and schedule. What is the time schedule realistically that I will going to accomplish today? So
yeah, what are the most important tasks? And
the answer to what you
of
have
these
been
things.
asked is keep searching and keep looking until you find the right person that will fit you, because not necessarily what we like
is what you like.
is what you
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there is tons
Actually,
of
Can I mention one more? Sorry, I just I really liked. I actually by chance I came across David Goggins. I don't know if you know him. David Goggins. He was nails. How to say? Navy SEAL. Yeah. And like extreme, but of course we also come from this athlete background, like with the dancing and stuff. So we're used to pushing ourselves, and I really like individuals who can push themselves over some type of extreme a little bit. So I really enjoyed his book a lot. It was a long one because it's like half podcast, half book. So it's like each chapter, and in between they have like a podcast section. So it's quite a long book to if you listen to it. If you read it, of course not. I really like that because again it's pushing you, and he has like a rule that says, how is it, 60-40 I think. So when you think that you have arrived to the 100% of your potential, like in energy, and you feel exhausted and stuff, you still have 40% to go. So you still can push you like a lot more. So you think that you're done, you think that okay, I can't do anymore, but if you do push through that boundary, you have a lot more to give. And that's what he does in his book. So it's extreme. It is extreme.
The title itself is
It Can't Hurt Me. Can't hurt me.
Yeah,
I think.
Can't Hurt Me, something like that. It is extreme.
It Can't Hurt Me. Yes, it is. I found his website now. David Goggins.
David Goggins. Yes. So if you like extreme personalities, he's definitely very extreme. But you need to bear that in mind at least when you go and listen to him. And also this other one.
Caroline,
yeah.
You mentioned 5 Minute. There was another book you mentioned, but I didn't catch the last word.
5-second rule.
5-second rule. Yeah, the 5-second rule.
Is Mel Robbins, isn't it?
Even shorter, yeah.
Mel Robbins. Yes, Mel Robbins.
She's very funny. I found her really funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I like her.
She's good.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
So, any other question, Barbara? What about you?
Yeah,
anything you want to share? Or?
I have extra. Yes. I have a question regarding how important it's when I'm, in my Aweber or in general in my online appearance to appear with my surname. So when I was setting my Aweber account, I put there's something like your now I forgot what it was, but not subscriber, affiliate ID, and you have to write the stuff from SFM module. So in my case, actually what I put there, I think was Barbara K, which is still without my surname. And there is they are writing also full name. And what I did, I put Barbara only. I don't remember, guys, you were putting Barbara and Caroline, I think. I don't think you put your surname also when you are sending emails to people. I think in the signature of email it's Barbara, it's David and Caroline.
Mhm.
Is it correct? I mean, you know, what is advantage? I feel personally that putting my Polish surname, it's not always a good idea.
Mhm.
There are a lot of stuff I
Mhm.
possibly Davide knows about Polish image of Polish image in Italy. I mean, different perception of different nationalities,
Yeah.
Of course.
and regarding a Polish nationality, it's not always positive actually. So I thought maybe I can avoid using my surname, but just going directly only with my name. Is it acceptable? That's my question. And what do you think about it?
Let me tell you, is absolutely perfect. And if you wanna give yourself a branding nickname, even Barbara K, you can even think about that.
Mm.
Like we actually started out by putting authentic laptop lifestyle, right? Like because this is our, let's say, website name. Oh, Barbara, we can't hear you anymore.
You cannot hear me?
Yeah, now we
No,
can hear you.
I think it's the video that is delayed.
Maybe the video is
Sorry,
delayed. We just saw you were speaking, but nothing happened.
No, sorry. I'm muting myself today from time to time because I have horrible cough. I don't know, is it COVID cough or non-COVID cough, but
Oh,
I don't want to
Okay.
transfer you. I don't want to give you COVID through through internet. So
Don't worry,
I'm
don't worry. We
muting
have had it
myself.
already, so we are in. So anyway, I was saying that we actually in the beginning used our like our website name. So we put Authentic Laptop Lifestyle, and I think that we did for what, long time, quite a long time, right?
For the old,
Maybe a year or so.
so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then after that, we actually changed because we wanted a more personal approach. So we preferred to be more like more down to earth. Like it didn't have to be such a branding or anything. We just wanted to be two people who are helping other people.
Yeah.
You know, like
Simple.
just more down to earth, more simple. Like no rejection. Between, I think, between us and you guys. So in the end, it's just, if you think about in your email inbox, like, you know already when you see the name of from who the email is from, you know already, okay, is it something that you actually want to open? Is it someone you like to hear from? Or is it, oh, again, you know, like when something from the bank comes in, it's like, oh, I will look at that later, you know. But you want, yeah, or you just swipe. Yeah, exactly, you just swipe.
Wow.
But for us, we wanted it to be just like as if it's a friend basically writing. So that's why we only use the first name actually. So we just put David and Caroline. It's from us. This is for you. That like kind of laid back style. But yeah, it depends. It depends if you want to be a brand or not. A little bit.
But actually, your authentic lifetime
Lifestyle.
authentic laptop lifestyle. It's difficult for me. I like the name, but I cannot remember it well.
Yeah.
So this one you had. Did you register as a company this one, or was it your, like in my case, my website is Imams, and I'm putting name of a company just to use it in a setting, all the stuff on my initial setup. I use name of a company also in EA Weber. I put Imams, and that's all. It's not a company, you know, it's my website, but somehow links to the content. And then my name is Barbara. But it's not a company. I did not open that company by itself. So does it make sense? Or did you open actually the company to start with, and then you were using it in affiliate marketing? Or did you use this authentic lifestyle just taking from a website like I'm doing now, and maybe then in time you open also a company? I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Let me answer. Can I answer
Yeah,
to this?
go
Okay.
ahead.
So basically, how we did it, and how also we talk with different people in SFM, is that you basically, the company need, if you wanted to set up a company, of course, need to be set up once you're actually earning, and you need to transfer those money from the SFM to your actual bank account. So this is only the reason for actually having a company, is once you actually need to send money to yourself. In our case, for example, our own company, it's called Go Digital Limited, actually. So it's totally different than Authentic Laptop Lifestyle. But it's something that we know that will expand because our world changed by going digital. So we wanted to have this basic foundation of the company named Go Digital Limited, and then having different branding on it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Can?
Maybe Barbara can't.
Barbara, are you there?
Maybe she's coming back.
But now
Barbara, can you hear us again?
Open that company by itself. Yeah, I'm here, but it doesn't make sense. Or did you feed up video of David speaking? It's like you start with, and then you were using in marketing. So it's actually quite funny. But before, when my camera completely lost voice, speaking from a web, so I got the name of your company was very different, and that you have to open it at the beginning. Well, not the beginning.
Yes, Barbara, we're just gonna say it one more time, so I hope you can hear. So David, just quickly.
So yeah, I think there is some issue in the Wi-Fi there.
Yeah.
So basically, as I mentioned, we started out without any company. We just have the name of the website, Authentic Laptop Lifestyle, and this is how we actually run it still today, the same name. And but we knew that we basically change. And once we saw that actually there was an income.
With his talks, it's actually quite a completely lost voice. So and that you have to open it, advertise your income.
I think there's an issue here.
Yeah, something happened.
Okay,
let's just.
Okay, I will unmute for now.
We just unmuted you, Barbara. Yeah. So
maybe go out and come back in. Maybe it will be a better solution.
Sorry, I can hear you actually. I just stopped the video, but I actually can hear you all what you say, and I can see you also in live mode, so that
it's better maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back and my camera on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is going to happen? Once we saw that we were supposed to actually withdraw the money from SFM to send it to our account so we can invest again into marketing and campaigns, then we said, okay, here's the time to open up the company. And we set up a very basic company, a limited company that is basically related to digital marketing. And you can explain this in depth once you are opening in your own specific country, and just explain
different countries.
Explain what you're doing, and that there is already a work in progress. You have been doing this for several months or year, whatever, and you just present maybe the first withdrawal that you need to do it. So this help them also to understand that you are already in business. You need to move funds as well for the banking opening. But that's why we call it Go Digital Limited. And this company, the main reason that we give this specific name was because we know that we will grow in multiple ways, in different areas, not necessarily only in affiliate marketing, but we want to go also in running our agency as we are doing. Caroline want to do her own course in relation to dancing, and I also have ideas about other import-export projects. So there is a lot of things that we want to explore with time, and therefore we give it that name. But Authentic Laptop Lifestyle was chosen specifically for
affiliate,
where Laptop Lifestyle basically giving you the freedom to work from wherever you are. Bring your laptop.
So basically, to answer the question short, is that Go Digital is not written anywhere in Aweber. Nowhere.
Okay.
In Aweber, there must be, in order to be compliant with Google, you must show your address. So you need to put in your address in Aweber, and you need to put in just your name or your whatever sender name you want to have. So in our case, we had before our website. Now we have David and Caroline, but we never had Go Digital, and we will never have Go Digital in our SFM.
Okay, so you directly connected to your website actually, and In my case, I put in Aweber my personal address, you know, so here in Denmark.
Yes. Yes.
Even if it's not related to any company, it's just a personal private address.
That's fine. Yes.
Yes. I had actually one more thing that came into my mind that just jumped out. Yeah, actually, so that really explains a lot. I mean, tells me a lot. I came, actually this week I met this big, not problem, but the big question, do I want to open a company now? Because going through e-commerce training, the first week, one of the tasks is to open a sale account on Amazon and the seller account. And then in order to open a seller account, you need to decide whether you want to be a sole trader, but when the responsibility is on you, or whether you you want to register as a company, and then of course I need to have a company. So I'm actually somehow touching this subject this week, or kind of breaking my head somehow in my thoughts what to do, because there's some money involved in opening a company, and I don't know, Caroline, if you have any advice to me regarding
For
the
sure.
Danish
Yes. Yeah.
Danish system.
In
I mean, it's 50% taxes. It's crazy. I don't want to go in Danish.
Don't worry, it's not like that for companies. Yeah, it's less. It's only 50 if you send the money to you, like your private account. It's not like that for the. We actually used to have our companies in Denmark. We don't anymore, but we did have before. And we had an enkeltmandsvirksomhed. That's the Danish name of it. So I can text that to you. No worries about it. I can help you with guiding with what we did. But yeah, I mean, there's many options, of course, with companies, and of course, like I said before, it's different for every country. But specifically Denmark, we do have a bit of knowledge about it.
I'm really lucky because actually Anne Davidson, she couldn't help me because she didn't know anything about
of course about the Danish rules. Yeah,
but she definitely advised me to go to a professional accountant or lawyer to understand what is the best option. I looked at the Malta, registration company in Malta, or in Estonia also. It's kind of very much useful. I mean, handy, also low tax related thing.
Yeah.
Well, I believe,
but,
actually, don't get for granted our answers. The best option in relation to what is your goal, go and ask to your accountant, and ask specifically if you actually are able, since it's an online business, is it possible to actually, if you have, I don't know, parents or somebody in another country, or you can have an offshore company that is basically based in, let's say, in Italy, but you are doing business and you live in Denmark, for example.
There's so many options.
There's so many options, and I think the best option, number one, is to go and ask specific for what you need, and probably the accountant or the revisa, in this case in Denmark, will help you the best to find the right solution for you. We move our company all into Hong Kong now. So we found this was the best solution for us at the moment, but who knows the future, what will be,
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so that's great. Actually,
we hope that was enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when I will have to touch this money. That's the point, because of course at the beginning for paid advertising, some money will go for this one, and hopefully, depending how it will go, if I'll be very lucky and very good, then maybe in 3 months' time from my first advert, I will have some capital. I don't think it will go so smoothly, but let's say that in the best case scenario, I have some significant income within the first 3 to 6 months. And then, I'm a bit worried, okay, what if I invested so much money at the beginning, but now I don't have money really to open up my own company.
To reinvest.
Yeah, and to reinvest, because then you need to count not only stuff from what you're telling me, I'm not able to get money from SFM if I don't have a company. Yes, is that correct? Or can I be a sort of sole trader, so that send me money on my personal account, so to a individual person? Is it possible?
Yeah, I mean, if you do it one time and there's not a huge amount of money, or if you do it once this month and then you see repetitive monthly that you actually send money from this place, then at some point somebody
will
I
ask you.
believe in Denmark, they will come and ask.
They will go after you.
Wow,
Yes,
what-
yes. SCAD will go
Yes,
after you.
that's-
But you can send to your private account, definitely. I mean, you
can.
can take the money out and send it to your private bank account. That is
It's-
possible.
We did it at the beginning.
And
It
it's
was only-
also possible in Denmark to just pay B-skat. If it's not more than your, let's say, your other work, like if the income is less than your actual normal income, then you have A-skat, which is what you pay for your, like for your normal, let's say,
Normal
job.
income.
And yeah, and then you have B-skat, which is like smaller jobs that you can have, that you can take. Let's say, I don't know, let's say you were a hairdresser in the weekends, that could be B-skat, right? So the same thing you can do also with SFM if you want to send some money to a private bank account. So it is possible. I mean, everything is possible.
So I hope we have answered to the questions. I know the time actually flying, and there's less than 1 minute, and Zoom we're gonna close down, and we keep it short, 45
I'm sorry,
minutes.
Gabby, because I actually took a lot for myself. Sorry.
No,
Gabby,
no,
because
Barbara,
I
you won't believe how useful was that for me, because I was already thinking about that, you know. So thank you.
Yeah, amazing.
That's
That's why we love it this
I'm so
time.
happy that you asked.
Yeah.
Very
So,
happy.
That's good.
We wish you guys a great weekend, and
Keep smashing your goals, huh?
yes, thank you, Rico,
Yeah.
Barbara, and Gabriel.
I like it. It's like a woman power here. Sorry, Rico.
Yeah, actually, I'm asking what happened to the guys? What happened to
Yeah, you
Francis?
see?
And,
Yeah, they,
No, they keep going. They just don't show up for the webinar, but they are strong in. I tell you,
yeah, they.
I
Francis
think
is
that-
finished with his website and stuff.
Okay, because Francis, actually, I hope he's now working on the advert for me, because I kind of put, Gabby, maybe you don't know, but Francis is my accountability partner. And during last call, I proposed, okay, so Francis, just to push each other ahead, maybe we can agree that for in next 2 weeks, we will provide the sort of advert to each other, done on the mobile.
Awesome.
Good, I like that.
So we have time up to next Saturday. So I think he's working on it now.
Good.